Good morning, Mike's Diabetes World. Today marks our 100th episode video since I started blogging daily. Actually, it really hasn't been daily. I was away for a week, but it's our 100th episode. And Nico and I are going to do an update for you today. Pretty much just on my care, where things are and where they're going. And yes, all shall be good. Diabetic care for me has never been easy. We've always had ups and downs. Well, I guess that's any diabetic. There's no sort of perfect. And anyone who says, oh, my blood sugar's perfect, is lying. Us as the patient are never perfect. There's always something that is out, and those diabetics who say, oh well, I'm perfect, my blood sugars never vary, they're type 1, they are lying through their teeth. Because if you are type 1 and your body has so many different changes a lot of times, especially if you're an adult, you're under stress. So, I have not been perfect. As my mom reminds me, I'm overweight, which probably means I'm taking too much insulin. But, I don't feel I am. I'm taking very little, and a lot of times diabetic daycare, as they call them, or diabetic centers, sorry, my neck wanted to crack, ask me, and it's not every time, but a couple of times, oh, are you taking extra insulin? Well, no, I'm not taking extra insulin. But, this past weeks, it's been up and down, it's been up. And Dr. Wallace over the years, I don't really want to say, Marnie, that she's given up on me. She's never given up on me. But I think she feels exhausted in what she can really do for me. Our latest sort of insight is that we need to predict. And okay, so if you have a high blood sugar and you take insulin, well, chances are you're gonna crash. I don't know if that's a way to live, but that's the best we can do. My body does not respond. Sorry, I gotta get my blanket up. It's getting a little windy. It's a little cold here today. The way another person's body might respond, or what you might expect. And we get back to, you give your sheets or your blood sugars to another doctor, and he or she's response would be, "Oh, he's injecting insulin." Well, and I have no reason for them not to say that. So, while Dr. Wallace has been great, and I would stay with her in a drop of a hat, Dr. Shu will be taking over in December. And Dr. Shu, as I said before, knows me, knows my habits. Now, I know a lot of times there isn't this luxury. So I consider myself lucky that a doctor who's, well, didn't constantly treat me, has treated me. And we need a plan for my weight. Since Mom has moved in, ordering has just become too easy. And I don't say I don't eat during the day. I don't really eat that much. And the outcome is at night, I'm really quite hungry. Well, then you should only eat 6 small meals a day. And, yeah, that's wonderful. But practically, that doesn't work. Trying to get in and get things taken care of and make sure Mom's taken care of, and if I have to go out shopping for her, going out shopping. And I think it all comes down to, does my body release sugar, or does it release insulin, and then there's no insulin there when I need it? I think we need to the thought was I had little sponges that was holding on to the insulin and then letting it go at wrong times. And the way my blood sugar, it really peaks and goes down, peaks and goes down. I really wish I could insert it here, but I can't. So, or I don't know how to. I can't. Maybe another computer whiz could. But people with diabetes, we all have our unique situations, which I'd said before, and we need to take care of ourselves. Now, if I go low, I have to eat. I have to take glucagon. And I think it's the extra eating that is adding to my weight. I don't know if it's worth having the glucagon pump come back and run it throughout the day, but run it or have it give glucagon only when they see I'm starting to drop. Because last time I went to diabetic daycare, and we're talking, what, 2 months ago, 3 months? 3 months? They said there was a pattern started. I think there is a pattern started. So maybe we can utilize that information and get things going. Because, a lot of times, and it hasn't done too, but it'll ring. It'll ring when it's high. It'll ring when it's low. And, people look at you sometimes. Is that you beeping? And to be perfectly honest, I don't hear it. But yet, we all seem to be, if I know about it, I'll deal with it. A lot of times it's just to silence it. It's saying, yes, I'm high, or yes, sorry, there's a dog coming. So what are we going to do about myself? Well, I'm sure Dr. Shu, I couldn't think of his name. That's terrible. I know the guy's name. We'll think of something. And, it's important. I need to be alert. And I think I really am going to go back. I've got my binder somewhere and set up my binder. And do that even though they can print it off. Because if I'm doing that, am I a lot more conscious to where I am with my blood sugars? And, the sensors have been pretty good. They're not great, but they've been pretty good. So maybe that's what I'll do today. I'll sit in the kitchen, I'll sit at the table, and I'll work on my project. Because hopefully, we've got dryer vent people coming in. Hopefully, I was loud enough that I woke up Mom. And Mom can go to bed, and I can get to work on the project. And hopefully, they say it should take at least 30 days for you to get into a new habit. The problem is, a lot of times when I do stuff, and, I do it, and I'm pretty damn good at it, and then it falls by the wayside. And instead of thinking, oh well, let's just get up, it's like, oh well, it was perfect. But perfect's great, but it doesn't happen. Life comes in. And I should feel I'd be able to do something about it. So that's our little update. 100 video. And I'll try to keep going. I'll try, depending on weather. I know it's supposed to be raining. But I'll try to update. I did 2 yesterday. I'll try to do 2 today. Yes, hope it's all going well. And if you have any ideas, put it down below. And yeah, we'll share it with people. Anyway, have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, or later today, or whenever. Bye now.